On the northern Grenadine island of Bequia, where tourism and fisheries drive the economy, the impact of Hurricane Beryl is not immediately obvious. However, in Paget Farm on the south side of the island, where Bequia's fishing industry is based, a different story emerges on July 25, 4 weeks after the Category 5 hurricane slammed into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Damaged boats and engines, a ramp now in even more urgent need of repair, a jetty that had been falling apart for years before the hurricane struck. And that is only what can be observed from the shore. Fishermen tell Eyewitness News that the hurricane has deposited large amounts of sand on the seabed where the conch used to feed. The mollusks have moved into deeper water, meaning that fishers have to travel further and dive deeper to catch a popular seafood, much of which is exported. This is the case even as fishers have to pay even higher fuel prices, and seafood exporters are paying them less for their conch. But while in Paget Farm fishers are trying to repair their boats, in Port Elizabeth, the island's capital, a family is wishing they could continue the repairs of a fishing boat in which they had invested over 300,000 Eastern Caribbean dollars.
Well, it's real bad and real problem for we. We have kids, no compensation from the government. Come and look. Engine mash up, boats get mash up, damage. Nobody come to interview to ask how fishermen surviving. And it ain't right. It ain't right. And under the water, it's real bad. Real bad. We've been finding conchs like the whole bottom cover over all the sand like it come from Guyana and come down and cover. And it's a problem you're going out and burning gas and in surviving. You can't even make back your gas money because they're going to tell you something. We as divers, diving hard, fuel is expensive. The price we're getting for the conch ain't right. Rainforest giving you $6 a pound that can't compensate. So we're going on, and them is foreign with shipping out, where they could do better. It's serious problem. Man getting boat lick up, watch the state of the place.
Well, after the storm passed, after we go out a couple of days after, and we dive, and the ocean flow with the citrus and thing there, it mash up real bad. But the reef and thing, everything mash up. You have no seapoon, nothing at all, base sand. From the shore, go right back out in the deep. Well, the problem, where the conchs used to feed after, they can't feed no more, because it's base sand. And it's hard right now to pick up conchs right now. It's a hard situation. Well, they're going into deeper water. Should look for food to eat and things. But later on, after the sand come off at the bottom back, and if you get back food, they'll come back in to feed.
And how is that affecting your livelihood?
Well, real bad, real bad. Because sometimes you go out, you can't come back and you can't buy gas, nothing at all. And it's real hard, real hard.
We're out of the movie right now, we're not in the movie because any survey damage that happened to us around here, we have to be taking it on our own responsibility right now. There is no help, no assistance, no attention towards us down here. You know, we're in the desert right now. There's no facility help around here for us. We have to be doing our own thing. You know, if we don't get up for ourselves, there's nothing gonna be done for us.
So what are the main issues as far as you're concerned?
Well, for now, you can see, fishermen down here is running the country right now. Land walking, say nothing in this side. The fishermen right now taking out the walks right now. And if you ain't for fishing right now down here, we in the dump.
Yeah, this is my boat, and I working on it since the hurricane finished. I get the boat damaged, and the carpenter decided to help fix it because things are kind of rough and he understand. Get lick up all under the bottom there, so he done put in something there, but them only temporary time to come. He said at the end of the year I'm gonna have to change the whole bottom, right?
So what do you use this boat for?
Just fishing.
I mean, what kind of fishing do you do?
Hand line, deep water for red snappers. And this is the engine. the propeller get damaged. You notice it ain't have no propeller. So I had to get a new one. The price for that new one is 600 or almost $700.
Just for the propeller?
Just for the propeller. And this here, the mount support, it ain't gone in yet. That is 300 and something. And it have to get in 2 mount here. Them is for 3 something. So this and them two, almost $1,000.
And plus you say the repairs that you did are just temporary?
Yeah, the repairs is just temporary. So if I get anything, because the fishery people was down here. People from the fisheries was down here.
You mean that they collected information about?
Yes, they came down after the hurricane. This boat was out there and they estimate the damage for 7,000 something. But I can't afford it, and then well, I know how soon they will come, but I waiting so that myself could be compensated and the carpenter.
We had invested in a fishing boat, a fishing vessel that's about 40 feet long, and we were refurbishing it. We were putting in new equipment, new engine went in, and all that other stuff. So we were preparing for the upcoming season, tuna season. Yeah.
And where was the boat before Beryl struck?
Before Beryl struck, we were in the harbor here, right at the wharf, at the jetty. When the storm was approaching, we were told that we had to be removed from the wharf due to they don't want any obstruction with the wharf and stuff. So we went on a mooring, secured it, made sure it was secured properly with a number of lines. And then during the storm, we just witnessed it going away with the wind.
When you say going away with the wind, what do you mean?
I mean, like, the wind naturally pushed it along with the mooring, just drifting, going out of the harbor.
And have you seen the boat since?
No, I haven't seen the boat since. No. We had some people had informed us about seeing the boat going down on the leeward coast of St. Vincent after the storm had passed. They had spotted a few boats, and they said one of them was a red boat, which was mine, ours. Yeah.
The government has allocated a certain sum of money for fishers. Are you aware of that?
Well, I hear something, but I ain't seeing nothing. No improvement with nothing.
Not for we in the Grenadines, like we ain't getting nothing. Nothing.
Nothing for safety, not even a life jacket.
Not even a life jacket. I have my fisherman ID, everything. I'm an old whaler man, chief harpooner. To mine father Atnil Olivier is we make Japan give the government a grant of a favor to build them here, them fisheries in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the Prime Minister doing nothing for we. Here's a crab with one gundi, a red crab, and I'm afraid in for talk, for say that. I'm afraid in for say that. My tongue ain't have no bone, my friend, and it's hard for me. Sometimes I can't buy a bag of bread for eat, and I say, driver, you're going out, you can't make back your gas money.
This is what I do for my living. I have no other means of getting by. This is 4 weeks now. I would have glad if we could have get even some Russian for all the fishermen.
You mean some food supplies?
Yes, even some food supplies to help out, because we have who get a boat damage can't go out. We have to be ashore, right? And sometimes all that you make is only for your grocery when the weekend comes. And now it's about 4 weeks, and I owe the shop. I have a shop nearby to me up there, so they just trust me some groceries. So I don't know how soon I will get out, but I expect getting something from the fisheries, because they come and they measure up all those boats that get damaged. And they say it was badly damaged, and some other boats were badly damaged too.
I didn't think we had worked on the insurance side yet, but the value of the boat was approximately about $350 to $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
And have you heard anything after the person told you they saw the boat drifting onto the leeward? Has it been seen anywhere, anything like that?
Well, there have been there have been some talks that they have seen some boats along along the coastline of Dominica, going to St. Martin and them, but they hadn't said which one it is exactly, you know, so we don't know sure still if it's ours or if it's another boat.
Have you reported this to the Coast Guard?
Yes, we have reported it to the Coast Guard, and we have also talked with the representative of the island, give them whatever information they ask for.
What is the situation like generally with fisheries in Bequia and here in Paget Farm?
Well, sometime right now them ain't paying your fake goods right now. And it's real hard. And $6 a pound is not the money for conchs. You understand? The first time rainforest come in and start the pace like say like 7, 8, and then they jump to $9. And after that time, in a month, then drop it straight back down to $6 one time.
Did they say why?
They say up in the States and thing, business a little bit slow and thing. The market unstable and thing. That's all I tell we. You understand? They come back and have meeting, no good word, nothing at all. You can say later down there that'll raise it back up, but they never raise it back up.
How much do you think is a reasonable price for conch?
The conch, in my days, we used to get $10 a pound for conch.
So how is it that it's fallen so low to just $6?
And now gas price, food stuff gone up. You had to pay VAPs and everything. It ain't right for fishermen. Fishermen have it hard. We have it hard.
So you say this is a major part of the economy?
Yeah.
Is it in Paget Farm or Bequia generally?
Well, it is a Bequia generally because youngsters from all over the different communities and different villages
So the fishing is based here in Paget
comes
Farm?
here to fishing here. So you know, if in the fishing going on around here, there is no bread to eat. So it's real steep on us.
Yeah, right now chicken wing is more expensive more than seafood. And that is unfair because you're going out there every day. And sometimes you pick up bends, you pick up bubbles. Right now, one of my friends in hospital right now, get bends now, and he's trying to pick up a little money now to go in now. None of them ain't helping a situation, not at all.
But the government about 2 years ago said that they have some money for decompression chamber.
Well, I'm still waiting for it still. Plenty of them on there and gone and still ain't come. That is only this mouth.
So if you were to say something to your MP or the Minister of Fisheries or the government as a whole, what would you say to them?
We're looking for support. A strong support is good for us, and then we pay attention towards whatever you have. So long as you pay attention to what we need and what we want, then we look out. Just like how you want us look out for him too. We look out for him the same as well.
What do you mean by that? Look out for him.
Like, okay, we have his back just like how we want him to have our back as well.
You mean politically?
Yes, all how. All how.
I see you're working on an engine.
Yeah, I'm trying to change some bushing and things, because with this time come and get a little shake up and things, so I have to change them and things, because the government ain't helping out. So you have to do it your own self. You understand? But down here, ain't have no co-ops. We're trying to farm a co-op so long as we can't get through. You understand?
Do you know why? Why can't you form the co-op?
Well, I can't tell you that. You understand? Can you see me have their own co-ops down here and none, and we're trying to farm it and we can't get through. Every time we go over there and ask, then Tony, we don't study.
Every time you go to Kingston and ask?
Yeah, then go already.
You mean
And
to
we
the
never
cooperative division of the
Yeah,
government?
but they say they're join one down here and they never come through with nothing. And it's real hard. We have to suffer real hard down here and it's not fair. Because we have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go out the place rough sometime. They still make our ends meet for feed their family. And it's real hard. Sometimes coming back show without nothing.
Yeah, who got fishermen ideas? They just come down before lobster season to share. We give them a coil of wire, a buoy, a ice box. Who ain't have no fishermen ideas? Some ladies come in and get in things where they don't go to sea. And fishermen who got fisherman ID can't get even a buoy. We ain't right. So we're going on this curry favor system. We're running down here. We have it and we ain't getting the use of it. So it makes sense we get it. Just for a souvenir. So it's a souvenir I got for flash fishing. Spread is the oldest scuba diver, a old fisherman, a old chief harpooner from Bequia. As a harpooner from Bequia.
If this boat is ultimately lost forever, how big of a loss is this to your family? Like, do you have a mortgage on there? How big of a financial loss is it to your family?
Well, it's quite a big loss because, you know, the person who invested in this was invested in this for their lives, you know. It was supposed to be a good income for start for our family. Yeah.
Can you give us a sense of how many people were invested in it?
It's about 2 to 3 people invested in it, yeah.
And not trying to get into your business, but trying to get an understanding. Did you have to borrow this money, or this is like life savings?
This was savings, and I think there's a loan as well with it, yeah. I'm not so sure about the financial part of it because the other people was dealing with that part.
And you were dealing with what aspect?
I was dealing more with the work, getting the boat prepared, doing the woodwork and all that sort of stuff, engine-wise and stuff like that. Getting everything prepared and ready to go.
This might sound like a stupid question, but I have to ask it. How do you feel, I mean, losing this boat?
Well, it hurt me in a way, but I still got life, so I can't complain too much, you know.
Are you hopeful that you will get it back?
Still, there's some hope still, yeah, but after this period of time, there's some doubts creeping in my mind now. Yeah.
Well, the fisheries even measure up the ramp there, and it's difficult for the boats to get out, right? In them, we call them the boat, because the water take up the stuff and them leaving the boat, and if you push down the boats, right, and you're not careful, especially in the 4 morning when you're going out, the boat could get damaged right there. And we have no way even to tie on. We have a wharf there. Yes, but it's about how much, 20-something years, no repairs done to it, it's still there. All it needs, the wharf there, is some board now with the hurricane lick off the concrete. You get some green hat, and you put all on them thing there, so that the fishing boat could even tie on to them. Especially if you're having tuna. We have tuna boats come here, but they have no wharf for them to go to. And the wharf will be nice if they could fix that. Yeah.
These issues that you're raising, these are issues that existed before the hurricane.
Yes, please.
And have you ever had an opportunity to call them to the attention of the government? Maybe
Well,
to tell the Ministry of Fisheries or...
They keep couple meeting. They bring 2 plates of food and 2 bottles of rum and get the crab and them down here for try to buy them out. We ain't right. And when I open my tongue and I talk, I just cuss them and walk away from them.
At the meeting?
Yes, please. I don't even listen to them to hear what they're saying because it ain't right. It's hard. It's only for cry. It pays out my eyes.
So are you a boat owner also?
Was a boat owner. I have islands. I have land where I acquire my land and put some water so I plant up there. Nothing up to now.
So you didn't have a boat during the hurricane?
No, please.
Okay.
I have my daughter boat and my son-in-law. And my son-in-law, it's my son, my son-in-law, and my daughter did it. You know, it's a serious problem, man, with fishermen, especially in South Side, because just why he don't get the Grenadine seat and he pressuring we. Look the millions of them, look who he deport a millionaire from Canada. It ain't right. And I'm afraid for go put me on the TV station, talk the truth and it will set you free.